Again, some more plants here at the Plantsville at Fullerton College. We have a rock rose. This is sage leaf rock rose. Cistus salvifolius. Cistuses are the rock rose group. Salvifolius means a sage like, a leaf like a salvia. I see that. Let me kind of put it in the sun here. Kind of has leaves that are kind of remind me of a salvia. They're kind of fuzzy and they're kind of corrugated and they're very small. So for a cistus, see my hand there, little tiny leaves. Most cistus have a larger leaf. This one has a very small leaf. It also has a small flower. The flower gets about the diameter of a quarter. Nice white flower with the yellow stamens, a little bit yellow in the center. Very petite looking. Even though the flowers are small, when it does bloom, it is covered in the flowers. This guy tends to bloom more in the early part of the year, so March, April, May, June. It's usually done by July. Great drought-tolerant perennial subshrub. So it grows about 2 feet high, and it can get, again, about 6 feet wide. And it loves the hot sun. This is good for dry, well-drained soil. It can also take some clay. It can also grow on slopes. This is a Mediterranean native, so Mediterranean area, Southern Europe, the Middle East, North Africa. Very used to a Mediterranean climate, so it's used to having dry summer, so don't overwater this plant in summer. I would probably only water it maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks of deep watering. Again, too much water, you'll kill it. So it does really well in Southern California. It's also fairly cold hardy. This variety of cistus, again, hardy to about 15, 20 degrees. So it does well in the Victor Valley area. We've had one for many, many years. Great backdrop or kind of lower plant for taller silver things. Stuff with silver leaves, or you could put like an agave next to it. We just talked about Verbena rigida, the purple daisy verbena. This is actually a good combination with the white and the purple. Looks good with boulders. It's a very naturally compact plant, so it doesn't need much pruning. Like I said, it stays very dense. The only drawback I have with it is it can be a little short-lived. After 10 years or so, it might decide to kick the bucket. The plant we have is about 5 years and doing fine, and it's about 2 feet high and 5 feet wide. And the flowers almost look like just little single roses, hence the name rock rose. One of my favorites. Good plant, Cistus salvifolius. Also very easy to propagate. These are done by cuttings.